Hello everybody, welcome back to Apple Gaming SE. It is Mass Effect Day 9 Part 3. Back again with Sharp the Waifu.
Hello everybody.
We had started doing a little bit of gameplay not being recorded, I guess, and found that we didn't quite have the influence we wanted to charm or intimidate people, so we just kind of scummed it a little bit. We're rolling back, talking to the crew, gonna get a little XP, maybe do a side quest or two, and pump those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So we have already talked to Caden. Mostly friendly conversation. Maybe a little too friendly there, Commander. And we're gonna talk with Dr. Chakwas.
I do what I want.
Oh, do you want to ask about Caden?
Sure.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenka was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oh, he sounds great.
Just gets migraines, huh?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Oh, short.
How did you end up serving on an
I
Alliance?
enlisted, but humanity needs the Alliance.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
All right, 36 XP.
She sounds like a good drinking buddy.
Ooh, there's Liara. Let's chat our new blue-skinned alien here.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good
Go,
hands.
Dr.
Chakwas knows what she's doing.
She's the best.
You're the best.
I never
Around.
properly thank you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
The best a man can get.
We can only hope. I completely missed her answer.
I never probably thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Oh, should I play the bad card?
Do you want to be more renegade?
Yeah, we'll see.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Okay. That's really... Yeah, culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand
We like
other
to believe
species,
that's true, at least.
it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like
Oh.
what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce, This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Wait. So let me get this straight. These Asari are a mix of Vulcans and the Gerudo. Because they're all female.
Yeah.
And they only have... Well, the Gerudo only have one male.
How are they Vulcan?
Melding of minds.
Oh, yeah, well, the Vulcans don't mind meld to reproduce.
So what, is this more like the Changelings then, from Deep Space Nine, where you physically meld into each other?
No, it's like a psychic thing, I think.
Okay, well, name a psychic species.
Well, I don't...
I'm just trying to, with my knowledge of sci-fi, I am trying to understand this new alien sci-fi species. Between the two of us, we can get this.
Yeah, but I mean, like, properly psychic, I'm not really sure. Because, I mean, the Vulcans are kind of, in some way, yes. I mean, they don't, like, mind, like I said, they don't mind meld to reproduce. And they do require contact. They can, like, touch each other's faces. But it is kind of that same idea.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm just not sure how you get, like...
Do you remember that species in Enterprise, where they needed 3 bodies to make children? They needed that third non-binary
Oh, yeah, it's
creature.
like a surrogate mother kind of thing.
Yeah, or
To,
something,
like, carry
something
the,
like that.
carry the baby, right? Like, there's...
Well, they were like a slave class, and Trip was
yeah.
trying to, like, teach it individuality.
Right.
And it ended up killing itself.
Right.
So, yeah, Enterprise is interesting, people.
That's what I was about to say. I'm just saying, the Asari do a lot of work just to have kids.
Yeah, right? All right, what about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your father?
The father? Who's your daddy?
Venezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
Isn't that obvious? They got to space.
Well, true. Okay, no. Pick the other one.
All right.
Venezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Venezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's terrible.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Venezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
But who was your father?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
No, I'm serious.
Do you know who matriarch Venezia
I think it's just the same line.
Oh.
Of her partner.
Okay.
Though I know
Sorry.
it is possible Venezia's partner was
How could
Many Asari raised their
Do you want
children
to
alone.
investigate? Do you want to ask
particularly
about
if the father
Venezia?
species
Or...
is
Yeah, let's ask about
Often
them.
the
Who's your
partner
mother?
will pass on
So
long
we-
before
who's
the
your
child
mama?
reaches maturity.
Do Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand
I was gonna
it.
say, she is one of
She
Saren's
was always
lieutenants.
outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil.
Maybe she is.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, you should. You do that, Commander. Did we talk to Rex on the last stream? I know we talked to him, but I don't know if it was on the last stream or not.
Let's go talk to him again.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Down in the cargo hold. Which is where we're going now. I was about to say, Garrus is down here too, and so is Ashley Williams.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Just a short one.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That sounds like a good time. Should do it again. Sorry, I'm not supposed to interject.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just pick yeah.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Sure, okay. It isn't.
Whatever you want to do.
No. Do the first one.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Yes.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Well,
And I suppose
maybe.
it's destroying your entire species?
Not quite. I see your point, Rex.
I see your point.
I see.
Yeah.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
Sounds like
As
it
for the
does.
Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Oh, okay.
The
did do
genophage
this.
infected us.
Yeah, but I don't
it's
think it was
not
on the
what's
stream,
killing
though.
us.
Because if we had, we would have had all the investigate options there. Do you just want to burn through them real quick?
Yeah.
Space
Are your
bar.
people really dying?
Okay.
Just burn
Lots of...
So we leave.
Sorry, doing it for the XP.
Every Krogan is infected. Everyone.
Must have XP.
It's just who we are, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
There we go, yeah, we hadn't talked to him because we just got 72 XP, so.
Lockers.
Lock us!
Commander?
Get to the locker.
Get to the locker! So we always used to say playing Alien Isolation. Alright. How are we doing? Can we talk?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
We'll watch her.
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
About what?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens?
You don't
you
trust
a
their motives
racist?
because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure
What?
I'd call the Council races allies.
Fair point.
We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
By mistrusting our allies.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
How cynical.
You got a pessimistic
I mean,
view
I
of the
think she's
universe,
right. I think they
Williams.
would.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist.
There you go.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
Oh, here we go.
Members of their
Justified.
species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Not really. It's not real racism.
I've heard that before.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a
No,
rifle
puppy.
and swore the oath of
No.
service.
Don't bark,
I
please.
guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I expect you to keep your family politics to yourself, Chief. This mission will be difficult enough without you picking fights with aliens.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Goodbye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Well,
I was gonna
I've
say,
had
you
worse
sound like
one-on-one
Archer
first
from season 1 of Enterprise. It's always the Vulcans!
it's always the Vulcans.
Nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Left.
Doesn't?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Third.
Forget about it.
No.
No,
The first one.
No, I just, when you said third, I just want to make sure.
Let's do You'll Get Over It.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Sounds good to me.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
We didn't get any XP for that? Seriously? We're so close.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies?
What have you got?
Well, as long as you don't mind. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. Many of the best licenses are hard
What do the
There are
different
too many for me to keep track of.
Yeah.
Many of the best licenses.
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Let's see, what does he got? Alright, do we have any licenses? I don't think so. No, we got 22,000. Wow, alright. Rifle, shotgun, sniper. Okay, we'll do this. Do this off stream.
Oh, that looks important.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
She bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Investigate. Personal questions.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Where else have you...
My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
The drive core?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy
No
for
such
sensors
thing
to
as
pick 'em up.
stealth in space.
Unless you find a way to capture those emissions.
Because there's no sound
So our
in
stealth
space.
systems trap the energy we give off in
That's
storage
not
sinks
sound.
built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually, the sinks have
Wow, I was just saying.
No, you're
They're all
right.
silent running and they overheat.
I think
Cook
you're
us
making a
inside our
joke
own
and it went
hull.
straight over my head.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual
I
visual
wonder
in space.
if
Most
people who
vessels
make
rely
these
on
games
scanners.
are
As long
like,
as the stealth
all right,
systems are
we have all
engaged,
this
they
lore
can't see us. Not
and
unless we
character stuff
accelerate
we
to
want to dump
FTL
in the game.
speeds.
How do we get people to sit here and sit through
Why
it?
doesn't it work with faster
XP.
light travel?
Yeah, that's right.
Breaking up the
It's the
FTL
only way.
Give them a reason.
emissions, pushes them into
Or like
frequencies
me,
too
you
high
actually
to
eat
capture
this
the
stuff
sinks.
up.
As soon as we make the jump, it's
There's
like
probably a
shooting
lot of
with
people who are
flare.
like, this is nonsense.
Sensors can pick up our
Skip
location
along.
whenever
I
we
mean,
enter
history
a
lore, I
FTL
get.
flight.
I get.
But
Tech
for
lore,
short-range missions, our
sometimes.
stealth system
Carry on.
aye, aye, Commander.
Carry on. Ooh, 144 XP. Oh, so close to 5 away.
Oh, let's talk to this person.
Let's go talk to Ted.
Talk to somebody that matters. Oh, she'll matter.
Amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before.
Talk
I
to somebody
can't
that
believe you
matters
were able to
already.
fit it into a ship this small.
Oh.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The ship is special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true
The
for me.
fans of the Mac Mini like echoing into the microphone.
You're into ships.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource, but we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
Wow. That was a long time ago.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted.
It's like they're from
They
like
aren't
Battlestar
pretty, but they work.
Galactica.
Yeah, right?
Just for
We've
centuries.
tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I feel like this is probably more dumb stuff we can do.
Okay.
Off.
See you later.
There we go. Level up.
Yay. Alright, let's
Intimidate.
put some more Renegade in there.
2 more renegades. They're currently maxed on renegade.
Oh.
Well, I just added 2. So we now have as much as we can get for now. There'll be more. There'll be more.
Good, good, good. Well, okay then. Where do you want the other ones? What can we unlock?
This is pistols. Spectre training. That's increases, kind of just generally increases health. We can unlock electronics, which would probably be good for increases shields and lets you hack into some containers and stuff.
Okay.
computer
So
systems, not containers, but that's a good one to have. That also works well against shields. So, sweet. Alright, let's go do a mission. Do the chatty chat stuff. So,
let's go shoot stuff.
let's go. It's shooting time.
Enough with this chitty chit chat. Where's my action?
Go! I need some action.
This isn't Mist.
It's a point and click adventure in space.
No.
That sounds terrible. Alright. Okay. I forgot where we were. I know there's a side quest that's like a side quest we can do or something. Alright, let's see. Signs of life, Turian insignias. Valuable minerals, brilliant data disks, signal tracking, awards access corridor. Oh, that's back on the Citadel. Okay. Rita's sister. Talk to Jenna. Okay, stuff to do on the Citadel. Antaeus.
Oh, wasn't there some privateers or
That's the
something
missing-
they had to help?
Yeah, so that's the next one. Privateers. Strenus system. Horsehead Nebula. Signs of Garrett's brother and his ship. Alright, you want to do that?
Oh, wait, what was the last one?
Missing
Oh, Missing Marines.
And the Sparta's. Oh, we're in. This is where Sparta's right next door. Do you want to
Alright, yeah, let's do that one. Let's go find some Marines.
To drive around a planet some more, I think. Sparta!
Where's Sparta?
Sparta!
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you.
Somebody else.
I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge
We got a
on the
lot to do
Presidium.
to get back to the Citadel.
Wait, we just...
Donuts. There we go. This is a fun one. Alright, this is one where we can run around, or we'll be on the ground in Mako. Visit.
This is an action mission. Getting Marines out, right? So we need our best shooters.
Probably be. Garrus has range. Erdnot, Rex, and Tali. If I recall, they both have shotguns. He's got an assault rifle. He's got an assault rifle. She's got assault rifles. These two are pistols because they're also biotics. He might be able to unlock assault rifles later. I forget.
I'm letting you choose the team.
Oh, I gotta choose a team? Okay. Let's get the boys. I guess like it evens out our abilities across the squad.
Nice, I like it.
Let's get the boys. Boys back in town.
Where's the sound?
Huh?
Where's the sound?
Where's the sun?
Sound.
Oh, you can't hear anything? Audio's out? Okay. Okay. Technical issues restored and resolved, and
we are on a planet.
And we are on a planet.
Let's go shoot some stuff. I know why the Skywalkers left Tatooine. It looks awful.
This place is terrible.
Sandstorms.
Every sense of the word. do have
16 points.
Oh boy. Okay, let's unlock sniper rifles for show. Assassination. That's... stuns most enemies for 3 seconds? That sounds good. Assault trading. Medium armor? Yeah, let's do that. Rex!
Only 4 for Rex. I take it back. I think the Doctor and Rex would be great drinking buddies on the weekends.
Might actually just like. Okay. Let's see equipment. That. Okay. Blue wire. Okay, go ahead and equip that. That's for 2, that's for 3. Good. Rex, shotgun. That's for 3 for sure. Equipment. Alright. 12% audience, biotic attacks, 50 to shields, 50 to shields. That might be the best thing. Half health in a second, actually. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I can't upgrade. I can't do that one. Cycles over shield right. Toxic seals, toxin resistance.
As I like to say, Mass Effect. The great sci-fi epic.
Let's just do shields right. Toxic.
Alright, well, you're not on Tatooine, I take it back. Ow! You're on Dune.
Too close! I forgot. Okay, and I'll just save us on the planet. Well,
Thank goodness.
we might have to do our levels again.
So what happened? Our tires got eaten?
No, that big worm that came out of the ground melee attacked us. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing, that it melee attacks.
You forgot we could go to Dune?
Sorta. Kind of. Yeah. I forgot what I did before. Medium armor. I think the next damping, and then... Yeah.
You added...
That's good enough. It'll be fine. What did we do here? Health.
Armor upgrades of some sort.
Yep.
And gun upgrades for all of them.
Now I gave him the assault rifle. And the Reaper. This time,
We won't get surprised
we
by
will
the space
not
worm.
be so reckless. We'll maintain distance and engage from afar. Clearly, melee is not the way to go.
Because I looked at that car and thought, ramming speed.
I was about to say, I changed the controls. I think that may have been part of what messed me up. Where is... No, I didn't either. Hold on, I'm going to try something. Controls. Click the right button. Let's do this. Relative steering. Do a quick repair here. They still allow you to move in this. Okay. Originally, you couldn't move while you were repairing.
Heading to position.
Oh no, they're dead, Jim.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahuku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Alright, let's check out this anomaly here.
Did you do a quick save?
It did.
So while we're driving over there, favorite episode of Star Trek?
Oh boy. The original series, it's Balance of Terror. From Deep Space Nine, it's definitely in the Pale Moon. Voyager is probably oh man, I can't remember the Equinox. It's a two-part. Yeah, I think Equinox.
haven't seen much of the original series, so we don't really have an opinion. Next Generation is probably the episode where Picard lives a whole lifetime on one planet. And he learns how to play the flute.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. Deep Space Nine. I love Deep Space Nine. I don't know. So many good episodes from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, there is. I like some of the big battle ones, like for sure.
Yeah, the Dominion War. So many good characters. Voyager.
Year of Hell is really good on Voyager.
Yes. That was what I was gonna say. The Year of Hell 2-parter is great because it gave it the stakes that Voyager just never seemed to really portray.
Right.
For its idea.
Right.
Like it never got there, and whereas Deep Space Nine did go to some darker places because it wasn't all out war.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think Deep Space Nine is more popular than Voyager.
Well, I think the writing is more consistent in Deep Space Nine. But I mean, I really like the idea of how do you take a society that's, you know, ostensibly a pacifist society. What do they do when they're when war is forced upon them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to explore those ideas for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Hydra system of Argus Row. Where's the one?
Unusual reading.
Is it this one? No. Signal tracking. No.
What's the Asari diplomat?
That's back on the Citadel.
Oh.
Missing survey team. Privateers. Okay, a man named Gareth. This is the one I was wanting to look at. Go to the Strena system in the Horsehead Nebula cluster. Search for signs of Garoth's brother and his ship. So.
Okay, we'll do that one.
Yeah, I think this will be fairly easy. Fairly quick-ish. Gaming data. Horsehead Nebula. Hacks. Stratus. There we go. I think Hawking agent. I would let you read through all these, but I'm going to assume you.
That's alright.
It's not worth the trouble.
Nothing here.
This will be something we come back to, I'm sure. So, it's got to be like a unknown, like. It's going to be a ship or something. It said it's in Strenus, right?
Mm-hmm. Did we check the planet closest to the sun?
I think so. That's the closest one.
Just follow the rings then. Oh, wait.
There we go. MSV Majesty. It's a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. So I got shot up. Software assembly nuclear elevator shaft leads towards the nearby planet of Zawin. There we go. Should we be coming back to Zawin?
Oh, we had to find the ship first.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd be like later.
Take the boys.
The boys again?
Sure. Unless you think someone else should be needed for the mission. Okay.
All of the party members can help you basically do any mission practically. So.
I know this was a tech mission or a shooting mission. Oh, we're on Hoth. Okay.
Yeah, Tatooine to Hoth. Here we go. We're doomed off. Alright. That's debris. That's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. Abandoned camp. Anomaly. Let's hit this abandoned camp first, I think. Puppy. Do not knock that over. I think he wants to. Okay, it's a vehicle hangar. Generator. Discovery that please no one left in the camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest.
Can't have the decency to give her a coat or something.
No, we have to equip armor that gives us hazard resistance to the cold. Hey, look, there's some minerals. That's nice. Let's go this way.
Great driving.
Yeah, right. I'm good at this. I'm a professional. Okay. Survey map. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yep. See that little orange thing that pops up next to it? Surveyed. Side questing things. There's a Geth trap. What? Ah, that.
Melee with this thing.
Don't know if we can melee pressure walls though. He's just sliding down the hill. Yeah.
Remind me of the technology from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Those things do?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess we can't scan that. I guess there's nothing to scan on the trap, so. Alrighty, let's go over this hill.
Coming toward a red
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no, just dive head first. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know that we'd be able to get out of this thing. Heavy metal.
My weapon points, and I teleport into the car.
Point weapon, teleport the vehicle. Got it. Easy. And turret.
How do you know if you're hitting it?
What was that? Uh-oh, somebody's sniping at us. Near the top of the screen, there's a health gauge.
Oh, that poor soul.
Incinerated. Alliance health. That's ours. Alright. See you guys. Terrible shot. Just keep peppering them up with the small one there. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we have to make a quick exit. Take this down. Actually, right shift, no. Oh, I forget the controls. Key bindings. Alright, hold on. Combat, shoot, aim, change zoom. Previous HUD. Spacebar, it's spacebar. Oh, it is spacebar, alright. Yep. You pull out the shotty. What's all over this place? Where you keep coming? Oh boy, alright. I'll say, Garrus, you're dead. He's gonna get out.
Do you have anything you can throw? Like a grenade?
Here it comes!
Not as effective as
Above you.
where's Unity?
Good to go, Commander.
Two more contacts. Whoa, whoa.
Very nice.
That guy was hiding behind there. I just blew him away.
Sweet.
Storage locker. Manual override. Nope. Yes, take all. Probably use these.
And now we know why they were shooting at us. Or They're not on our team. Wow, what a place to live.
Yeah, right. Such a nice, joyful.
Those beds look so uncomfortable.
It's the future. Everything's better.
No, I'd have to be like, okay, I'll sleep here, but give me my temperature-beating mattress.
Yeah, right. I need my temperature-beating mattress and my 8-sleep pod, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Although you probably don't want an 8-sleep pod on this planet. It's already cold enough.
Mm. I was gonna say, is that supposed to blow up?
I think so. Take all. All right, getting some gear finally. Heal. Let's heal. Let's heal. Use first LV. V for
Patching you up.
life.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, no, there's something else.
Captain Willem. Oh, we'll look at it. Oh, okay. I'll look at this first. Okay, let's say codex entry. Good thing to have. Tag off. I think that's it. First aid.
Okay, now check the dead body.
Okay, anomaly identified. Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Take data pad.
Yoink.
Journal.
Mate.
Take to Garoth. Citadel Tower. Okay. So back to the Citadel for this one.
A couple more at the Citadel.
What? You want to put 3 into Charm or?
Yeah, since I can't do any more with not Charm. And yeah, Spectre training. First aid.
Yeah, I was about to say, some a little bit into first aid here. 70 health per use, 80. Let's do that. Assault rifles, shotguns, maybe stasis. Stasis isn't terrible.
What's stasis?
They basically lock somebody in place. They can't attack, but they also can't receive damage.
Oh, okay.
Battlemaster's probably a good one. We'll put a couple. We'll put a few in stasis. All right. Oh yeah, take off. Sweet. Even good.
Do I get new
sniper
clothes?
rifles. Did I get new clothes? I don't know. Did you? Let's find out. Yes. None you can wear, but yes.
Why can't I wear it?
Well, you don't have the heavy and medium armor training.
Oh.
Garrus does, though. He is now yellow. Nothing for Rex. Womp womp. Avenger, yeah, let's put the Avenger on there. Bitch, yeah, I like it. Upgrades to the new item. Doggo. Yes, that's all going to come over the microphone really bad. I just realized he was chewing on that.
Oh.
Love you, puppy. Please don't be mad.
Yes. We love you, Verbal.
I have no idea how long he was chewing on that. I really hope it doesn't annoy anybody. Let's check over here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. somebody we gotta go sass off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have much sassing to do. Because I'm now a Spectre, and I now control the most advanced ship in space.
Apparently.
Sound cut off in there.
Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Ancient debris. Doesn't look very ancient to me. Apparently it was. It's one of those insignias. Debris out here. No, skip. Do it! Do it!
Will we get something good by fighting him?
Get XP for that.
I'll take the XP. Zigzag! Stop going from nuclear school running away from things.
It's not that easy to zigzag. Ground is exactly level.
Yay! Victory
Yay.
leap. Da 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 da.
Ah, really got over the electronic skill. all that shooting and killing for nothing.
Oh, it was entertaining.
You got XP and money. It's gotta be something, right?
I mean, I think these games are meant to be played multiple times because you pick
Oh yeah,
different skills and
this one's meant to be played a minimum of 3 times.
3. Each game 3 times?
Not, I don't think much. I have to double check the achievements. I know this first game, there's 6 achievements that are mutually exclusive, and it's about how you use your squad mates. So you basically have to bring your squad mates on 75% of the entire gameplay missions. So that includes main story and side quests in order to unlock those achievements. So you can only do that.
Oh, there's a dead person.
Discovery. But he died or was killed.
Did you just say he died before he was killed?
I said before he died or he was killed.
Oh. He died before he was killed. Sir?
Did I totally miss that mineral deposit here? Oh, there it is. I like that we
Oh,
just go straight down on this.
Oh, I'm glad it's bottom heavy.
Really miss that right there.
Why do you have to hack a mineral?
I let's get out of here. Back to the Normandy. Thanks for playing. Just a quick little save here to make me feel better. Okay, I think we can go back to the Citadel now. Wrap up a couple of few things.
$88 miles per hour.
That's all you need in space.
They let you come back. Why?
I don't know. I don't know why they keep coming back.
Joker, I want to fly the plane.
There we go. That's how these little codex entries. I was gonna say, I know they're all over the ship. It's a matter of like just finding them. All right, who do we want to do for Citadel missioning?
Let's do Tali and Sonny.
The Yara?
Yeah.
Biotics heavy on this one.
Equalizing interior.
Alright, let's check out the girls. What the girls got? I think she's nothing.
38.
Woo! We can auto level up. What does it give us? Nice. Almost thinking that's fine to have actually. You good with this layout or do you?
Yeah. That's fine.
She's got 8. So we got all her basics done. Advanced AI hacking. That's probably a good one to have for fighting Gath. Shotguns. Yeah, let's do shotguns. Get carnage. And then advanced marksman. First aid. Master sabotage is good.
Let's do hacking if she's gonna decrypt stuff.
Okay.
Right?
That's fine. Okay, so she has just pistols. And then, of course, biotics. That's kind of what she's already got, though. No special armor. Nothing here. Blue wire. She has pistols and shotguns.
Pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Admiral Mikhailovic.
Rear Admiral Mikhailovic, 5th Fleet.
What do you want?
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I had orders.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Ooh. I see.
Don't assault my ship.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
She is.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I bet.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Oh, here we go.
There we go. This is what we wanted.
We trained for it.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat. And I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things bass-ackwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Do you read history?
I was about to say, I feel like that's the one.
Men
for
of
you,
limited
given
vision
your-
said the same thing
your
about early
appreciation of
aircraft,
history.
submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't
Lions and
allow
tigers
alien
and bears.
nations
Oh,
free
my.
access to Alliance equipment.
Oh no, we can't do this one, Ron.
Why? Did I run out of like spunk?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's because as you gain levels, you also get more charm and intimidation points.
Well, I'm not gonna say sorry to this racist guy. Speciesist. Not my call, I guess. I don't know. I'm not
The
apologizing.
simple fact is, I'm also part of the Council's chain of command now. They expect a joint effort. I'm providing one.
The Council expects a whole hell of a lot from the Alliance, Commander. They better start giving back real damn soon. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I can't mouth off right now, sir, so no.
None, sir.
Very well. Your opinions have some merit, Commander. I'll take them into consideration when I write my report to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it. Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
Well, the one thing we do have in common is we both hate red tape.
Give the man that much.
Gosh, why? I really wish I hadn't run out of spunk.
Sorry.
So explain to me again why it failed.
So, as you gain levels, right now you're level 10.
Right.
But as you gain levels, you get more charm and intimidate options. See how these are
Yeah.
they have those squares? You'll get 2 more sets of 3 squares. Because basically, look at this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So I don't know at what point, but at a certain level, you'll get 3 more of each. But it also has to do with your renegade. Like, so as you make more renegade decisions, the more...
Oh, I'm trying.
I know.
I'm trying to be the renegade.
Same thing with charm. Like, as you do more Paragon, you'll get more charm options. So.
What's there at the end of Spectre training?
Master Unity restores dead squad members with 50% health and 100% shields.
Oh.
So, right now we just have basic Unity. 30 health, 50 shields, and 40 health, 75 shields is a great path there.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Ladies, should we go do something about that? No.
Nah, it'll be fun. Some other Alliance patrol.
Commander Shepard?
news reporter person.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Go away.
I'm not in the mood, Miss Al-Jalani.
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Some topics are classified.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Oh my gosh, what do I want to do? It's just another job, I feel like.
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
They don't question me.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, that's the one you want.
The Spectre Charter allows me to complete my missions any way I see fit.
That's not quite an answer, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The red one. Oh, no.
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that were able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Time to shut you up.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
You bitch!
Oh, that was worth it.
You bitch.
I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Am I always supposed to punch her?
It kind of, depending on how you play things, it kind of becomes a running gag throughout the series, actually.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit her? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot what we're doing. We're going to wards, and then there is...
Someone's sister.
Cause 10. That's not wards, it's the Presidium.
The Citadel Tower we have to give... Oh, and the embassies, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to what this Nasana Dantius.
Yeah. The same.
Everybody's exactly
Commander
right.
Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Get to the point.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Now you want revenge?
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Alright, so she thinks her sister's alive, crew was killed, she was taken prisoners.
Why was your sister spared?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Don't pay the ransom.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
So how do I fix your mess?
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Kidnappers.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
I'll do it.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Ironic that she says that and you have an all-female team with you.
You're the right women for the job.
It's our Marvel moment.
There's a couple other things here. So sorry, diplomacy, valuable minerals. We got Citadel, Presidium Profit, which we didn't get through. Where was the guy?
Oh, Rita's sister.
His sister to me. Cora's dead. Oh, we gotta go to the tower though, right?
Yep.
I forgot where this guy was though that we're supposed to talk to. Emily Wants, another reporter. Hoku.
No, I'm waiting. Commander, any word on my missing men?
Did I find anybody alive?
No.
Okay, they're dead.
I found them. Well, what was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
They were set up?
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Good luck.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard.
It's your job. As a
I'll let
senior
you know
officer.
when I find anything out.
You do that. Okay, I forget.
That was who we had to talk to.
Yeah, no, there was the brother though, wasn't there?
A brother?
Yeah, Gareth. Remember that guy? Signs of battle. Privateers. Yeah, talk to Gareth.
Okay.
Return to the Citadel Tower and tell Gareth of his brother's fate. Just can't remember where Gareth is. It's Emily Wong. That's another... I think she's a reporter too?
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Traffic controllers?
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could.
If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Whatever you want to do.
Is this my only chance to talk to her? Can I do this later?
I don't know. I mean, she's a minor character, and it is side missions.
Alright, investigate. Function of the bug.
What will
and
this
importance
bug
of the
allow you to
story.
pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Importance of the story.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
And I'll try.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
I hope so, lady.
She sounds like she's 12. Alright, Gareth, where are you?
Think of all the important decisions the Council has made right here. Trillions of lives hanging on their every word and deed. It's awe-inspiring.
You and I have very different definitions of awe-inspiring. Gareth, where are you? He must be here in the lobby.
Oh, he's down by the front. He's that guy in the purple down there.
Oh. You remember that, or?
When I saw him in the distance, I remembered.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this.
Yeah, sorry.
When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I thought you'd want to know.
I figured you'd want to know the truth, no matter how painful.
You're right. It's worse not knowing. That's what they all say, at least. Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Hooray.
By funeral, do you mean the bottom of a whiskey bottle?
Maybe. Privateers. Alright, Privateers is done. Okay, it's probably a good place to stop it. It's after 9 o'clock, but as of right now.
Yeah, I think it's just a good.
Couple times.
We did some side missions.
Yeah.
Got some stuff, earned some points, got to be sassy. Got to show off some spunk.
Yes. Alright, well then everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Date night part 3 of Mass Effect. Look forward to seeing you all in the next one. So, take care, have a good night. Like and subscribe. Thanks now. Bye.